Welcome back to Peach or Pit. Today we are discussing the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 8, Yellow Gorgeous Fashions from the Runway. And we could just jump right into this. I do want to discuss my look first. This gorgeous, I was going to say Easter yellow, but Easter yellow is this soft yellow as well as that really bright bold yellow. But I have on this gorgeous soft yellow butterfly dress with a little cover up. I did a gorgeous yellow eye makeup with a black wing and an orange lip. You could call me Tina Burner. Speaking of Tina Burner, she's up first because I just wrote down the names as they came out on the runway. I know Tina was probably happy as fuck whenever she found out that there was going to be a yellow runway. Like if I was going to be on Drag Race and there was going to be like a peach or an orange runway, honey, I would be so ecstatic. The house down. First up, Tina Burner, like I said, yes, Tina, yes, Tina, Tina, yes, Tina. Oh my God, Tina. Tina. It's so perfect, and it has such a cute little touch of camp to it with the titty, what am I thinking, headlights. I don't know why the word headlights escaped me for the moment. And the license plate on the ass is so goofy to me. But it is so polished and gorgeous. Now, I love the train, the addition of the skirt on the back, because without it, this would be a very bland, basic dress. I love the addition of that. So stunning. She looks so fucking good in this hair, mama. And I'm so glad that she put a hat on this. I don't know, something about this specific dress, without a hat, it wouldn't have been right. But to also make this more camp, instead of doing a hat, maybe she could have done the, what's the light box called? I guess it's a light box that they have on the top of taxis sometimes. You know? I think that would be cute too, and if it was like lit up like the titties, because she got a fair. I wanted to mention real quick on Tina Burner's look. I love the taxi black and white checkered that is trimmed along the border of the train, as well as the belt. I love that touch. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm not sure if this is what she wore on TV, but that kind of looks like the thing on top of the car now that I'm looking at it. Before it just looked like a hat, like a captain hat, but made for like a taxi. It is a perfect peach. I would not change anything about this. I would absolutely wear Tina Burner's look, and I give Tina Burner a peach. Okay, I always try to get a thumbnail. That's why that was so, like, robotic. Okay. Okay, second up, we have Olivia Lux looking like a million bucks. This is so beautiful. Another look that I wouldn't change anything on, except maybe I would scooch the wig back just a little. I hope my hairline looks okay as I'm saying that. For her look, I enjoy these feather sleeves. I didn't like Joey J's feather sleeves way back on the first episode because they started at the shoulder and went to the wrist. These are almost like a feather bracelet. And they're so voluptuous. I love how voluptuous they are. I love the asymmetry with the one strap and the way that the left side of the dress was built with a little peekaboo down the middle. I love the fringe hanging off of this in sections because it gives the dress some movement and adds a little bit of extra oomph to it. It is so stunning. Olivia looks absolutely breathtaking, beautiful. This color works gorgeous on her. And I give Olivia Lux, who looks like a million bucks, a peach. And I would wear this look. But my dainty wrists, I don't know if I would be strong enough to hold up those feather bracelets. Next up, we have Rose, because I was running out of room because I was writing too big, so I had to squeeze her in right here. I squeezed in the person that I just had the least to say about here. I fuck with it. It's very clean, very very put together. It's not orange. Michelle needs to go get her eyes checked out. I mean, yes, I watched it on TV, and yes, it was in person. But I saw a picture on Instagram, and Miss Thing, it looked yellow. It's a peach. But I would only wear it after I watched the movie because I don't remember this movie that much. But I do remember seeing it as a kid because as a kid I didn't like Jim Carrey. I don't know why. I have no idea why I didn't like Jim Carrey as a kid. Mama didn't. Her name's Simone and she's here for the throne. Okay, that's literally... that was on point for how her verse was. I love Simone. But I was getting green on TV from this little, what am I thinking of? Come on, honey, say it. Overalls, that's what it is. I needed a little bit more, maybe some stones on it, maybe, I don't know. I was missing out something on this jumper. It just wasn't exciting me the way that Simone usually does. I feel like this was all about her having maybe a yellow Versace fur, and she wanted to build the outfit off of that, and I wish that she would have done it. I don't know how I wish she would have done it. I don't know what I would change about this, except for maybe amping up the overalls and making sure that the overalls are, how do I want to say it? More yellow. Why was that such a struggle, hon? Her hair is my absolute favorite part of this outfit, but I would not wear Simone's look. And I have to give Simone, sadly, a pin. Next up, we have Utica Queen. Utica has, like, top 3 of my favorite references of this season of Drag Race. Girl, I didn't even know this was a thing. Bitch, I want a sideless gown, honey. Like, who, like, girl, clearly they only have libraries, no, in Utica. Wisconsin? Somewhere white, I don't know. All I have to say is, like, I love the hair, all the different patterns. This is a very clean, concise, put together look, and it was embellished very nicely. This bitch got a keen eye for fashion, this thing. I wouldn't change anything about Utica's look, and I give Utica a peach, and I would absolutely wear a sideless gown. Next up, we have Candy Muse. Looking like a lemon drop, but that's the kind of fucking candy she is this episode, honey. Absolutely beautiful. A Beyonce reference to Lemonade, lemon drop. You see what I did there? A reference to Beyonce's Lemonade. This gown is absolutely beautiful. She should have came out with a baseball bat. She probably wasn't allowed to. I love the makeup. I love the hair, especially. That hair is absolutely stunning. I loved when she lip synced that the hair stayed in, of course. But I love that the daisies, I hope that's the right flower. I'm forgetting the flower right now. Sunflower? They're tiny sunflowers. But they stayed in the hair perfectly while she was lip syncing. This is, like, beautiful. I wouldn't change anything about Candy's look at all. I give Candy Muse a peach. She was able to slay that lip sync because in that gorgeous ass gown, you don't need a pad, you don't need titties, you don't need hip, you don't need nothing, honey. You can just throw that on and go. Next up, we have Elliot with 2 teeth. Not 6, not 7, not 8,000, not 429. 2. That's so old already, bitch. Already it's old. The pants started in a very weird place for me. Like, they were very low. It made it look awkward. Also, I am not a fan of this color yellow fabric. Something about her specific yellow fabric, I didn't like it. It needed more stone, it needed more detail, it needed something. The more I was looking at this, just get rid of the jacket. Get rid of it. I know you love a jacket. And also, why are you calling Tina Burner's look dated? Because your look's dated, mama. Tina Burner's look is more, like, timeless than yours. If you want to read. The jewelry, though. The jewelry is so stunning. The top bodice of this is beautiful. I wish she would have just left the jacket off. It's very, very entrance look. So I was like, oh, yeah, I saw this before from, yeah. But I would only wear Elliot's look after those changes were made, and I give Elliot a pit. Womp womp. Okay. Next up, we have Denali. I feel so bad for forgetting Denali last week that I just have to say I absolutely love her chandelier gown. It is absolutely fucking stunning. It was one of the best dresses on the runway last week. But now I want to talk about this week because I forgot last week. Hand-painted yellow sequin fabric. The detail, the artistry, the work, mama. I love that she referenced something that was actually yellow. I freaking love that. And that's why I love Tina Burner's look too. She did the taxi reference, yellow. I love it. I was waiting for a bitch to come out with a banana reference. You know what I mean? I love the little nude illusion to kind of like switch it up, mix it up a little bit. I love the headpiece so much. Somebody said that this was mainly about the headpiece, and I'm like, if it was mainly about the headpiece, she would have worn the headpiece and just worn solid yellow fabric. She literally had a whole outfit made where it all matched. So I don't understand where you're getting that from, but go off, sis. I think Denali looked absolutely freaking fabulous this episode. It's one of the looks I remember the most, and I give Denali a peach, and I would wear this the house down. When one of the very first times I went to the zoo, the animal I remember the most is the big-ass yellow boa constrictor. And for our wait, is it our last person? Oh, yeah. Okay. Last up, we have Gottmik in the Crash Dummy look. Have I been saying everybody's names? I love this Crash Dummy look. There's not much that you could really change about it. It's really nicely put together. I would, though, take that Crash Dummy symbol in the middle of the chest and put it on each titty. That's just me. That's just me. There's not much you could really change about this. Usually, a bitch would probably have hair coming out of that, but I love that Gottmik, or the designer that made this, did tubing to make it still seem like a Crash Dummy or like a robotic type thing. I love the shoes and the stripe on the platform of the shoe, and there's nothing you could change, nothing. I give Gottmik a peach, absolutely. Now it is time, honey, that was quick as a fuck, to go through it and pick our Queen of the Orchard for our Yellow Gorgeous runway. This is going to be a tricky one. This is such a close call, honey. This is such a close call, honey. Wait a minute, bitch. If RuPaul can fucking do it, oh my god, that came out of fucking nowhere, bruh. If RuPaul could do it, then I could do it, bitch. I'm crowning two bitches today. Denali Fox and Tina Burner are both our Queen of the Orchard because it's my goddamn show. I just can't decide between the two which one is my favorite look. They're just so good, honey. And because there's two winners, no prize. So, yeah, that's that. I want to thank you all for watching and tuning in. Let me know what you think about all the fashions for this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 8, Yellow Gorgeous, Runway Fashions. That was such a long, run-on sentence. And let me know what you think about my gorgeous look. I changed it last minute to fit with the runway. I love doing that. Next week is Snatch Game. Gonna get my snatch all prepared. I don't know if I should try to go with the runway they have or if I should try to do a whole celebrity impersonation thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Bye.